Hey, this is my final project, my personal best project. I am not going to do the video with this one so that you can see all the slides. I probably shouldn't have been doing the video. I bet that my faces weren't the most interesting, but I just thought it was neat to be able to do that little side part of with Screencast-O-Matic. But anyways, here's my personal best project, and I will go through with my action plan and my goals. So here we go. My first goal is to develop my leadership role among WISD, and then I have three sub goals under that that are going to help me achieve this goal, and those are the ones I've made my action plan for. Maintaining campus academic leadership position, sorry, not program. That is a role that I currently have. I'm the social studies CAL, and to maintain that, I have to be offered the position again, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to be renewed, but I'll know by the end of the school year. So I need to touch base with my administrators to see how that's going. And I would like to become a leader among the CALs. So when you go to a CAL meeting, it is like a little daunting because you see some of the people, some of the teachers from the district that are there, and you're like, holy cow, they're like rock stars. So I want to be able to try and become a leader among them. And by doing that, I'm going to have to really assert myself and my leadership skills that I've learned throughout this course and try and do that through the next school year because we are done meeting for this year, but next year I'll be able to work on that goal. I'm also going to be doing team building implementation. That I have several things that I want to do for that. The first one right here is leading team building sections of monthly faculty meetings. I was thinking about that, how I could do that at each meeting that we do. I'm going to have to go through my administration to see if we can do that. And it would be once a month and begin by the end of this school year. So maybe start in April or May and plan on doing some type of team building activities that I've learned. And then coordinate a fall and spring getaway retreat for the staff. We are currently working on bingo in May and being able to go out and have a little retreat and hang out, and then hopefully we'll be able to do one in September, kind of a way to kick off the school year. There's a few of us that are working on this, and we need to, I think I could evaluate it by sending a survey to see if they enjoyed it, if they want to do another one, to see how that goes. I also have right here doing the family potluck style dinners once a 6 weeks. That's how our grading periods are. So I thought it would be easy to maintain that since we already have that schedule going on. I would evaluate it by faculty attendance and engagement during the dinners. And then also once a semester for those dinners, invite their families to come so we can get to know each other's kiddos and husbands and wives and be invested more and have a closer knit uh, workforce. Then the last one is create a Crockett Elementary mission statement. I have learned that we don't have a mission statement at our school. We follow the Weatherford one, but I think it would be neat to get our entire staff involved in making a new mission statement that's personalized for our school that has our vision and our goals. And I was thinking about hopefully I could do that whenever we have our back to school retreat. Next is increase parent and family involvement. I plan on doing that by having the reindeer family games for the fall semester and family spring fling for the spring semester. Since we have, since I made this action plan, we had a planning meeting and we've actually changed it from family spring fling to family field day. So we're going to have a family field day coming up, and it's going to be a really fun time. We've already done the reindeer games, and it was very successful. It was a great way for families to get to know other families in the grade level, and it has brought about friendships through that time that wouldn't have ever happened before because they weren't getting to know each other. Parents weren't getting to know parents. Kids weren't getting to see their friends outside of school. So it has allowed them to meet instead of just behind social media, which I feel is a big problem in making those personal connections. So that was very helpful. We want to have a family, or I want to have a family picnic and movie night at Crockett for the entire school, kind of as an end of year celebration. And then it's going to take myself to put that together, and then also some representatives from each grade level so that we can make sure all the information's getting out. That I have a lot of feedback on how we can make this a successful night from pre-K kids all the way to sixth grade. We have a big age variety there that we have to be able to serve, and that way I can also get a good input on what kind of movie we should show and things like that. We would have a grade level check-in system to determine the amount of people attending from each grade level. And this one is what I want to do for my classroom, the family and fitness tic-tac-toe homework instead of academic homework. What I'm going to do is in the middle of a tic-tac-toe board, the three middle ones going across are going to say read for 20 minutes a night. And then the three up top and the three below are going to have a few mixed up of family activities and outdoor activities, physical activities, so that the kids are outside playing, they're spending time as a family, and it's not just read a book at night. Yes, I do think that's important, but I also think it's important for them to be a kid so they can ensure that they're getting some physical moving going on. And if they choose to read 3 nights a week, that's great. But either way, they'll have to read at least one night a week to complete the tic-tac-toe board. It's going to be something that we're going to do next school year, that I'm going to implement my classroom, see how it goes. And they are going to graph their completion to determine how many kids are involved and how many families are doing it. It's not going to be a punished type thing if they don't complete it, but there will be rewards for completing it. I would like to create a little position, not a paid position, just a first grade math curriculum helper. Currently, right now, I'm making curriculum preview videos using Screencast-O-Matic for all the first grade teachers because we have a new math curriculum and we're implementing the new math teaks. And it's still very difficult. So I'm wanting to set up a meeting with our elementary math curriculum coordinator. Her name is Kathy Garcia, and discuss the possibilities of continuing this, what types of things we could keep going for our teachers to be successful in implementing these new TEKs and using this new curriculum. And I would like to do that this summer. The next one, goal 2, is to obtain my Texas principal certification. It's pretty straightforward. Those are my three ways that I'm going to be able to meet this goal. I need to complete my master's program. Hopefully that will be done next school year, and that's going to involve myself and my professors. Everything, obviously, passing is going to be all on me, and maintaining a high GPA, that would be myself, and I will evaluate that with final course grades, and I'll know every 8 weeks if I'm meeting that goal. I need to pass my TEA principal certification test. I want to create a study group to prepare for the principal certification test between myself and my cohorts. So if any of y'all are going to be taking that, let's get together and really practice and study our hearts out for that. And we can. My criteria for evaluating would be sending out flyers with study dates. And I don't know if that's going to have to be after my master's is completed or at the end of the program. I can't remember the process for that. Then I need to register and pay for the certification test. That's going to be between myself and the professors. I have to be approved by the graduate department to be able to take my test, and then I have to actually take it. I'll know at this timeline. It's going to be decided when I pass the practice test that they have by a high enough margin. I want to ensure that I'm really ready to take it, that I'm not wasting my money or wasting my time or hurting the program's stats with pass rate. So sorry that this little part right here you cannot see, and I cannot stretch this screen anymore. Let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Complete my administrative internship. So I have where I need to begin my internship as soon as possible at the elementary level. I know that we have to have a lot of internship hours, and that's going to be between myself and the administration at my school. And I need to complete that. And I put by the summer of 2015. That was not smart. That will be this. Oh, I want to start it by then. Never mind. I was thinking I want it completed by then. I want to have it started by then, and it'll take time to complete. Then I've also thought about interning at the middle school level also for a few hours. I have a good friend there who is she's an AP for 7th and 8th grade, and Weatherford is calling for a bond right now that will move 6th grade up to the middle school level. So there are 2 middle schools in Weatherford, so that would open up 2 AP positions. And the one at Hall Middle School, I used to work for that principal, and then one of my good friends I used to work with is also currently an AP. So I'm thinking, that might really work out, and that would be a good way for me to get my name out there and see how things are done. I have a lot of experience with middle school kids from Scott's job, so I think that that is a good avenue that could really happen. His job as a youth pastor, sorry. Becoming a WISD principal. Goal number 3 is to network among the management of WISD. There's my 2 sub goals, and we all know that you have to sell yourself, and if you don't put yourself out there, then it's not going to work out. When I say sell myself, I mean it's my duty to try and get this job, to show that I have a heart for it, that I want to do it, and I can't rely on others to do that. I have to put myself out there. The first thing is to find a mentor. I would like to set up a mentorship with my current assistant principal. We have a really good relationship, and my evaluation would be monthly meetings to discuss things that I would need to know to be successful in that role, since she has great insight into that. And I would like to start that actually this month. And she is on board. She said she can help me do whatever I need to do. And then also to set up a mentorship with the current middle school AP over at Hall that I was talking about. Her name is Marie. We worked together for about 3 years, and I would like to meet with her every couple months, because I'm not there all the time, and I know she's very busy also, and I would like to start that this summer. She's going to be going on maternity leave, so I think maybe this summer would be a good time for us to be able to start that mentorship. And then I need to meet and network with WISD administrators. I have really thought about how to do this, and I thought about setting up interviews with other principals in the district and interviewing them and getting to learn about their philosophies and building relationships with them that I don't know that well. And through doing this, I can find out, ooh, I would really like to work for you, or maybe not. I would like to start that next school year, and it would also allow me to, it would get my name out there, but also to see things that are going on at other schools that maybe I could bring back to Crockett. Attend school board meetings. When I went to the one school board meeting, it was like a shock that I was there, a teacher, and I was able to meet a lot of people while I was there, and I thought that that was an interesting way that I would be able to get to know other people. I would sit with my principal to meet the other administrators, and I would try to go to 1 or 2 meetings each school semester. Then I would create a Twitter account for professional development and social networking within WISD. Right now, Weatherford has a hashtag going, and I would like to be able to post to that to show things that are going on in my classroom and successes that are happening at Crockett. And I would also like to create a Crockett hashtag so that we can show parents and people that are following great things that are happening at our school, and also to the administration of our district what's going on at our school. And I can start that immediately. A Twitter account is free. I probably will get it set up over spring break. When things get difficult, which I know which I know that they will, I cannot pull it all the way down, but I will remember the verse, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. I know that everything that is done in my life is for His glory and it's all a part of His plan, and I want to remember that daily. And then also this quote, perseverance is the hard work you do after you get tired of doing the hard work you already did. There are days in education where you feel like you have hit a wall, and I just want to remember that pushing through that is going to have more rewards and more benefits. And I just need to remember that days are difficult, but not every day is going to be difficult, and I'll be able to make it through. I think following these goals is really going to help me be able to attain something that I've wanted for a long time. And I think that these action plans have helped me get a timeline going in my head of when I can complete them, and that it's all possible. It's all possible whenever you have the calling of the Lord. So I thank Him for everything He's done. I thank Him for bringing me to my master's program. I thank y'all for listening to this and to having to put up with these awful voiceovers. I'm so sorry about that, and I will see y'all soon. Thank you so much. Bye.